What's going on, guys? It's Wafers, and welcome back to the Newport County Road to Glory career mode. It's episode 67, and today we are going to be playing some big games in the Europa League and the Premier League as we near the end of the season. A lot of big games in this episode. As you can see, 34 games in with only 4 games in the Premier League left to go. We are 4 points behind Manchester United. So we need to win out as well as get some help from the other teams if we want to be able to win. Looking at this, you can see in the Europa League, we are in the semifinals. We'll be taking on FC Porto, as the other matchup is Chelsea and Atalanta. And we will get right into that Europa League matchup right now. So our first game is up against Porto, and we are in Portugal for this one. And we would start this game pretty early here. Volks giving it over to Jenkins. Jenkins would play it over to Matondo, and we go down this left-hand side before Richards crosses it in, and Marsh would finish it with a nice header there, just getting beyond the defender and being able to head that one in, a one-on-one with the keeper. He was able to put enough power on it to get it past, and we go up 1-0. Not long after, and we would come through again at Jenkins with some really nice play here, holding off the defenders, would hit it, it goes into the back of the net, and doubles our advantage. We're up 2-0 within 20 minutes here. A big couple of goals early on to get us that quick advantage. A couple minutes before the end of the first half, and Coughlin would get through. He'd lay it over to Volks. Volks sprinting down this right-hand side. He'll go over to Bennett, and Bennett finishes it very easily there. No one between him and the goal, and he's just going to hit it past the keeper. Pretty simple finish there from Bennett, one we see him do all the time, and we go up 3-0. Into the second half now, and in the 52nd minute, Volks would get one-on-one. He gets into the box and shoots, and it goes in top left corner. Nice shot by him. He was all alone, and the defensive breakdowns just kept happening for Porto this game, time after time. Unfortunately, in the 60th minute, Ibrahim Marsh goes down, and it looks really bad. We have to take him off. He's in pain, and we'll check up on that after the game, but it's not looking good. Hopefully that it turns out to be nothing, but I don't think it will be. I think we'll have to see how long he's out for. With 7 minutes to go, Matondo would add on another goal to make this one 5-0, and we basically wrap up this tie in the first game. 5 away goals is basically impossible to overcome here. We win 5-0 in Portugal and really stake our claim for to go to the Europa League final. As you can see here, Ibrahim Marsh tore his ACL. Terrible injury. He's out for 7 months, which means not only will he miss the most important games of this season, he's also going to miss games into next season. Besides missing, the cup final we have against Manchester United, as well as the end of the Premier League season, and hopefully the Europa League final. He'll also miss the first couple of months of the next season. He'll be out until December, which is just a terrible loss for our team. Ibrahim Marsh is such a large part of what we do in that midfield role. Him and Coughlin and Bennett just run that midfield. He goes back and defends, comes forwards and attacks, and missing him is going to be big. So I think definitely at the beginning of next season, we're going to have to try to bring someone in who can fill that role. But for now, it's going to have to be a combination of Andia and Levitt filling in for Marsh. Our first Premier League game in this episode is up against Derby County, and all of these games are a must-win, but Derby County should be the easiest one. They are bottom of the table, dead last, but it did not start off well for us here as they get in the box and finish one pretty early on to put themselves up 1-0. We would try to respond though, 12 minutes in, and we are going to come through the middle here. Bennett getting around the defense into the box, and he will hit this into the back of the net, putting us back on level terms with Derby, getting us right back into it immediately after that goal from them. And from there, we just tried to add on to our lead before the end of the first half. we were able to come forward once again. It's Levitt doing some work on this right-hand side. He'd find some space. Eventually, Mola would pass this one inside to Bennett. Bennett over to Andia. Andia over to Rollins. Rollins is in the box, and he scores from a really tight angle there on that left-hand side. He's able to hit a cross goal and hits the side net, and it goes in. So we take the lead before halftime in this game, and right out of the half, we were looking to add on to our advantage. Once again, it's Adam Rollins down this left-hand side, looking for space. He's going to take this one inside, get past the defender, and then finish it. Really nice footwork there by Adam Rollins to get around the defender, keep possession of the ball, and just finish it near post. Pretty good finish there from him. We take a 2-goal lead. 57 minutes in, Alex Wynn would start the attack for this one. It's going to be Levitt pushing the pace up the field, holding off the defender, and he would, shoot. It bounces a couple times, and Telford is there to score it. So Telford, always the man on the scene, true poacher over there. A lucky goal, that one, but Levitt, he shot it. I believe it went off the defender, off the goalkeeper, then off the bar. So a pretty lucky goal, but we do go up 4-1, and I'll take all the goals that I can get when in our pursuit of the Premier League title. With 20 minutes left to go, a nice ball through here to Telford. He's one-on-one, and Telford would score to finish this one off and put us up 5-1. So a nice goal there by Telford. He adds another one to his tally, and we pick up an important 3 points here against Derby County. The first win that we need out of many in the Premier League. The second leg of the Porto game is up next. This is the semifinal second leg, and this game, I was just really taking it easy. I played a full backup side, nothing too stressful here. Holmes would actually get some playing time here, and he would score. A nice goal by him. He doesn't really get in the team a lot, but he got in here, and he scored. So we go up 1-0 in this game, 6-0 overall. This one was really over before it started. We knew we were going to the finals as long as we didn't have a major collapse. Porto would try to get one here. They actually play some nice passing around the box. They're going to go all the way from the right-hand side to the left-hand side as they look for an opening. And eventually, after working it back into the middle, they would find an opening here and they would score. So they get one back on the night. You can see we shake the hand of the opposing manager and we are victorious. 1-1 on the night, but 6-1 on aggregate. We will be facing Chelsea in the Europa League final. So a Premier League matchup in that one in the Europa League final. But before we get to that, we have to go through some more Premier League games here. Up against Leicester City, a pretty tough opponent here in Leicester. They're always a solid team. I think they're having a pretty good season this season. In the 29th minute, though, Omar Richards down this left-hand side, he would almost get tackled, but then regain control of the ball. He's going to look for a pass inside, finds Adam Rollins. Adam Rollins is looking for some space. He gets it to Bennett, who gets it to Hopkins, and Hopkins cuts inside with that left foot and just smashes it home. I mean, so much power on that one. Absolutely no chance that the keeper could save that. You know, the reaction time he would need would be inhuman. That was a crazy powerful shot from Hopkins there. But in the 60th minute, off of a corner for us, Leicester would counter and they get through. It's Harvey Barnes one-on-one, and Harvey Barnes would finish. He puts Leicester level in the 63rd minute and makes it 1-1. We would try to come back and get our lead back right away. A couple minutes later, Coughlin bursting down this right-hand side, sees a runner at the back post. It's Rollins. Rollins, a touch and a finish past the keeper. Really good control there by Adam Rollins to take a soft touch on that cross and just lay it past the keeper, who is charging out at him. Good composure there as we regain our lead. But then in the 77th minute, Leicester would come forward looking to tie this one up once again. Some nice passing here, just working it through the space. They would get it to Pellegrini eventually, who was doing some really good work the entire game. He was really a playmaker for them. And as they build this up, you'll see here that it ends up with Pellegrini. He shields off the defender, then lays it through, and Silva with the one-touch finish. So some nice work there by Pellegrini to get them level. But with a couple minutes left, we were going for the winner. It's Telford through to Bennett, and Bennett scores it. He's always clutch. He's always been there for us when we needed a goal the most, and Bennett scores it to keep us alive for that Premier League title. We need every single win, and we get it here with that 89th minute goal from Bennett. We're still in it. We're taking on Spurs, a really tough final schedule besides Derby in the league. We have Leicester, Spurs, and then Wolves to finish it off. But in this game against Spurs, we would get it started right out the gate, right off a kickoff. Lee Jenkins here is going to pass it into Bennett. Bennett's going to lay it back to Jenkins, and Jenkins hits it. It goes in, and we go up 1-0 right off a kickoff, establishing that lead very, very early in this game, and we would just hold this one out. We were able to hold the 1-0 lead the entire time and get that victory. So 37 games in, one more game left, and we are level on points with Manchester United. They dropped 4 points in this episode. We are both now at 84 points, and we have the goal difference. So if we can win the last game, we will win the Premier League. That is going to be it for this episode of the Newport County Road to Glory career mode. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to drop a like. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys soon with a new episode. We'll be playing some of the finals and the last game of the Premier League live. See you guys then.